guys, it's Quinn, Elegance On 18 Wheels magazine. Well, as you can tell, I'm not at the shop, not in the field, but I'm indoors, and you know who I'm probably bugging since this a semi-painted or prep truck behind me. And yes, I'm down at CRS, and I am indeed bugging Dominique again, but this time Dominique actually called me in because he wanted me to check out something that they were working on that I think is one of the coolest things, and I've been wanting to get over to Renegade anyway to look at some of the RV stuff that they actually do with the Freightliner chassis. But Dominique's got one that he's working on, and it is, man, to say outstanding is an understatement. This bad boy is literally the criminal crop. So we'll be right back, and I'm going to talk to Dominique and talk to him about everything that we're doing on this one and how it came to end up in his shop getting a new paint job. We'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. I'm Quinn McClinton, and you're watching Elegance On 18 Wheels Big Rig Spotlight. Well, guys, we're back. I told you we were going to be looking at this bad boy that's behind me. And guys, like I told you, I have been waiting to catch up with one of these Renegades and see what is actually behind the scenes of this. And when Dominique told me he had one that was coming into the shop, I had to leap on this opportunity. So we're down here, it's almost Christmas, and I'm like a kid in a toy store. So I got to get Dominique over here so we can talk about this bad boy. Dominique, come on in here, man.
How you doing, Quinn? It's good to see you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been a busy year for us.
Yes, it has.
Dominique, tell me, man, what is going on with this beauty right here, man?
Well, you know, so far this year, it kind of seems like that we've been tossing a lot of different stuff out there.
Yes.
We've covered a lot of different things.
And
this is one of those that I was like, hey, Quinn would be really interested in this.
And you hit that on the head, man. I have been waiting a long time to see what, they actually do with these chassis over at Renegade.
Mm-hmm.
And by them being a local, manufacturer, and you having one here on location, man, this filled up the whole shop. How big is this?
It's about 45 feet long.
45.
And then usually they have a trailer behind them too.
Oh wow! So you got a toter behind this,
mm-hmm.
and what is he? What industry is he in?
He's a racer.
A racer.
Yep, he's a racer, and so essentially what we're doing with this, and the reason why you see all sorts of different colors and different
mm-hmm.
grays and whatnot, is that this was a fully painted, multicolored rig.
And you guys, we're going to show you some of these pictures right here that Dominique shot when they actually brought this in.
Beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It was absolutely beautiful. But since this guy does race, he's looking for a single color look, not looking like he's trying to go camping.
Gotcha.
So essentially what we have to do is, since you're layering paint on top of paint, you end up with paint lines. Everybody knows them.
Right.
And that's actually something we talked about with the Hendrix rig. That's
yep.
why we double cleared it, to try to get rid of those a bit. It's surprising how much those show through, no matter how much you sand on it. So this has actually been primed twice to make sure that we have a completely flat surface for the one color paint job to go on.
So all that beautiful paint that was on here,
mm-hmm.
you guys sanded it down,
yep.
primed over it, primed it again,
mm-hmm.
blocked it, and
now we're getting closer to paint finally.
So this baby is baby butt smooth right now. No lines, no paint. So when you shoot this, there will be no evidence of the other paint that was on there.
Nope, you would think we painted a snowball.
Wow. And guys, we're going to be walking around this and looking at it a little bit more, and you can actually see guys working on it and the depth of accuracy and precision that even with the sanders are looking at while they're prepping this. Dominic, man, once again, you should be commended, man. This is
attention to detail. I mean, they're good at what they do, and you know, another one of the really cool aspects of doing this is what they'll use is a dye, and they will actually dye the primer
Yeah,
as
you
they're
were telling me
starting,
that.
starting to sand.
What's the procedure with that?
So what you'll do is, as you're sanding it all off and you're sanding the dye away, any area, because we use very flat objects for blocking, either a block pad or a hard sanding disc, and you will see anywhere that the sandpaper is not touching because it's still dyed. So any low spots are still going to be dyed, and that's where you know the areas that you're going to need to apply more primer to get that completely flat surface.
So that's why we have so many different colors of primer on here, and so
the differences of fast primer, the higher build primer has a better solidity to it, so puts more millage or thickness to it to fill a deeper low spot, and that's why you see the different colors.
And Dominic, I'm looking at this, man. It's almost touching the ductwork at the top. How tall is this?
I do believe it is 13.6.
Oh wow!
I do believe it is. It's got 2 awnings, ACs up there. Yeah, this is definitely one that we got to be careful with because the tilt coming up into the building.
Yeah.
You always got to have somebody watching.
Yeah.
They don't tilt up into something.
So my next question is, I'm sure everybody wants to know, how did you come about getting this bad boy under your
It's a fancy project, right?
Yes.
Well,
how did that happen?
Well, that's actually the exciting thing that I get to do finally.
Okay.
Is you already know him yourself, but we have not introduced him to the world. My sales guy, Jared Thomas.
Jared, come on in here, man.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Jared, we've worked on a lot of stuff, man. We worked on the Mafia on the Move rig and everything, and we were running around looking for stuff. It's an absolute honor to actually get you in here and get you in front of the audience, let people see and know what you. Tell us a little bit about what went on and how you actually captured this.
So I just captured it with a voicemail, and I just returned the call. He told me what he wanted, and actually flew down from New York to come meet us for lunch and check out our shop and everything.
Okay.
And we sold him with just that.
Really?
Yeah.
So just based on your personality and
Yep.
your job, you got him in here, and
I hired him for a reason, Quinn.
I see. It don't take much. I mean, okay, I need to get you on my staff. So, yeah, what when they rolled it in, what was your first impression of this beautiful rig rolling in here?
I said, why does he want to paint it? It looks nice already.
And it was, and guys, like I said, you'll see some of the photos that we got down here of when it rolled in. What are you actually going to do with it now? Now that you got it sanded, I mean, you got it buffed, I mean, not buffed, but you have everything prepped, ready to go into paint. What's the color that's actually going to be on here now?
Yeah, so actually, I'll let you answer that one.
It's a Porsche silver color.
Porsche silver.
Yep. All solid one color.
Really?
Yep.
It went from the super graphics to
Plain Jane.
and that was based on because he didn't want it to look camperish.
Right.
Okay, rolling into the okay.
So this guy races high-end cars, and
okay.
so that therefore the Porsche color,
And
also his attention to detail. Why he wanted to specifically meet with us before he pulled the trigger on doing anything is, that's why I love to have you and any of our customers here. It's because I love showing off our campus. I mean, we have a whole
and
campus
you have a
here.
beautiful campus, yes, and it's constantly growing. And guys, we got to show a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
And I've watched the new construction and everything going on. So now, what with this is just a tip of the iceberg, man. Is what you got getting ready to go into for 2024.
Yeah,
right?
and man, that's the exciting part about growth is that and now that I have a support team on the sales side of things, this is where we start making the game plan of where we're going to go, what we're going to go after, what we're going to do. And if I were to sit here and tell you I knew exactly what that was going to be, I'd be lying to you.
And guys, we're gonna be right here holding hands with Dominic to make sure that we capture every moment of everything that they're doing, because it's gonna be some really cool stuff. We got Pete from Nationwide Chrome we're gonna be working with. We got some other stuff coming from ARI. We got some custom stuff that they're gonna be doing with the new building. This is Oh, this is just the tip of the iceberg, like I said earlier. So, Dominique, tell everybody how they can actually get in contact with you, man, and let them know this charming personality of yours. Let them know how they can get in touch with
you can get a hold of me, text or call 574-347-5170, and if I don't answer, I will eventually.
And of course, you can get a hold of us on our website, CRScustom.com, and obviously myself that I've given you before, but 269-262-2059. Again, call or text. It's crazy how much easier texting can be when it comes to this stuff these days.
Yes.
How many people will actually text to do sales inquiries?
Yes.
But either or, call us, text us, get our website. You can message us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook. And then, obviously, through Elegance On 18 Wheels, you can stalk us through Quinn.
Absolutely.
And see what we're up to.
And guys, we're going to be, like I said, we're going to be looking at a whole lot more of what Dominique and everybody's got going on down here at the campus, on the new campus. But I am so excited to be a part of it this year. And we're wishing all of you a happy new year. And we will be right back to see this bad boy completed. Guys, it's been an honor.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You killed it, man. I love it. Guys, we'll see you all next time. Stay tuned. Dominique, man, I just walked around this bad boy, and oh my goodness, you guys shot the dickens out of this thing, man.
I know you were waiting for it.
Oh my goodness, it is absolutely beautiful. The way you guys got all the paint lines out of this, and I love this color. Introduce me to this color again.
It is a Porsche color.
Yes.
Specifically chosen, and it's great too because some of these situations you get to have a real good interaction with your customer.
Yep.
And he brought two of them, and he wanted every one of us involved here at CRS to vote on which one we wanted to do. And all in all, we ended up landing on this one.
And this is absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Dominique, I know you got to run today, and you're gonna let me talk to
Jared Thomas.
Jared.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Jared? Jared, I know we got a lot to talk about, and a lot more left in this project.
Well, Jared's gonna hit this one, and Quinn, I'm gonna be involved.
Oh yeah.
We bring the owner down.
Oh yeah.
Final review, and that's gonna be a bit of a party. I mean, look at how it went with Millers.
Oh yeah.
So I'll see you later.
All right, Dominique, thank you so very much. Jared, okay, man, this is your baby. I need you to tell me because last time we were here, we were actually watching the guys, prep everything and get everything ready for where we're at right now. Yep. So kind of tell me what exactly went on while we were gone.
So while we were gone, we got everything done. Got all the lines all out. Primed the whole thing. And then just got this one solid color on there.
And it took them all of how long? A week or so to get this?
Yep.
And the guys were, how many guys you say you had?
3 or 4 people working on this thing every day.
Wow. And tell me some of was it any really, really heavy challenges that you ran into getting this to where we're at right now?
No, not really. Not at all.
Okay. So guys, I'm telling you what, we're gonna take a look at this and we're gonna walk around, and Jared's gonna actually introduce me to the owners and everything when we get ready to roll it out. But Jared, man, you guys killed this, and
I can't wait to see you have it roll out.
Exactly. When it rolls out of here, it's gonna be absolutely stunning. All right, Jared, we'll see you. And yeah. How much? When do you think we're gonna be rolling her out?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. So we got about a week from today. We're gonna roll this baby out of here. So guys, on that note, this is Quinn, Elegance On 18 Wheels magazine, with stage 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. And we will show you the big rollout next week. We'll see you guys later.
Have a good one, y'all.
Guys, this is so cool. We're actually, like I said, down at CRS. They're actually painting this beautiful RV. And it is absolutely stunning and incredible. You're going to love the opportunity we get the chance to see it roll out. And we're going to look at the inside too. So this is Quinn, Elegance On 18 Wheels magazine. We'll see you guys in about a week to watch this roll out. Take care, guys.
That's my idea of a motor coach. No flash. Pretty. That's not the color I chose, though. I don't know what's going on there.
That looks good, Dominic. That is really popping. Yes.
And Eddie, I got a gift for you. Turn out like you hope.
I think so. Too cold to go around to the other side.
Donations.
Dominic, that is one sweet RV, man.
Yep.
You guys knocked that out the box.
Yeah, this is one that was a lot, but you know we love challenges around here.
Yeah, and you definitely got this one covered, man. Look at this. This thing is beautiful.
I gotta say, I was busting Ed's chops when he initially talked about painting it. I'm like, it's beautiful and it's brand new. What are you doing? Now I see
Now
why.
it's sharp.
I get it.
Hey guys, it's Quinn, Elegance On 18 Wheels magazine. Guys, you know I've been down here bugging Dominique again, but I had to bug him this time because he put out some stuff that it's been flooring everybody for the last few years that we've been doing this. And this behind me is no exception. Man, it's an RV that is absolutely off the chain. And I love it, love it, love it. Now, as you saw earlier, we looked at some few pictures of it, what it looked like before, and then we showed you it pulling out. Well, now we're actually going to get a chance to talk to Dominique and the actual owner and actually see what he's going to be doing with this bad boy. But first, I'd like to say, stick in there. We'll be right back with Dominique and the owner of this bad RV. We'll be right back, guys. Hey, I told you we were gonna come back, and I got something really cool for you. But first, let me get, of course, my buddy Dominique over here, and we're gonna talk about this bad boy that's behind me. Dominique, come on in here, man.
What's up, Quinn?
Hey, what's
Long
up,
time
man?
no see.
Hey, man, it's holiday season,
Right?
And you got a gift for me, man. This was so beautiful to watch this come together, and you got to work with individuals that actually owned this, but it was actually Jared that actually had
Yep, Jared's the one that landed the sale and has taken care of the customer and coordinated the job and everything. And you know, I've been in the paint business a long time.
Yes.
Of course, I was there helping him.
Right.
But this has been in his hands.
Man, this is killer, man. This thing is unbelievable.
I told you I had something crazy when I first hit you up on this one.
Oh my God, I am so glad. You know, I'm a big Renegade fan, like I told you guys before, and I've always wanted to see, you know, one of their units up close and personal. Man, this is
This is the one to see.
Oh my goodness. So you wanted to get Jared in here, let him talk to
Yes,
us a
of
little
course.
bit. So let's call him over here.
Jared?
Come on in here, Jared.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Jared, so what was it like, man? How did you convince this gentleman to come in and let you all work on?
He really convinced me to let him come here and do it. Because I thought he was a little crazy for doing a one solid color thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, it actually turned out great. It looks good. Looks awesome.
And it does. And guys, on that note, we're gonna be right back, and we're gonna get Eddie over here, and he's the one that actually owns this bad boy. And then he might even let us have a peek inside of it. So we'll be right back. We're gonna have the owner open. So guys, we're back, and Dominic, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be down here. And it's the holiday season, like we said, and I'm like a kid in the candy store as always, and now I actually get an opportunity to let you take the reins of this show and introduce everybody to all the acting participants.
Actually, I think with this guy right here having the game of this one, I'm gonna let him take the reins on it, and I'll bid you adieu.
I'll do my
All
best.
right. Jared, okay, you're in the spotlight,
All right.
man.
Talking about a kid in the candy store. Here's the candy.
Yeah, thank you so very much for giving us the opportunity to actually spend the day with you and get a chance to look at your RV, man. This, as I told you before, I've been wanting to look at some of the Renegade stuff, and I couldn't have picked a better subject matter than your truck. Tell me a little bit, what are you going to be doing with this unit?
So it will be used primarily for race weekends. I do a little bit of racing as a gentleman driver, and for the next couple of years, it'll be used. It'll essentially be my home during race weekends.
And what type of racing do you actually do?
Sports car racing, IMSA, typically IMSA in the U.S.
Okay.
And a little bit of racing in Canada as well.
How many races do you do pretty much a year?
Oh golly, 12 to 15 races.
Really? So where could someone actually, because the people are going to see this bad boy rolling down the road, and you don't pull a trailer or anything with this, correct?
No,
it's just going to be.
So the race car typically lives with the. I like to say it lives with the motorsport company.
Okay.
And it goes where they go.
Okay.
So I show up in this thing. I live in it during the weekend, and the car comes along in a race hauler with a couple other cars that are racing for the weekend as well.
Oh, okay. So everybody's going to want to know, what made you want to change the color? Because the color when it rolled in, Dominique shared some photos with me.
Yeah.
The color was explosive. So what made you want to go with what we have right now?
Yeah, it was pretty, no doubt. But truth be told, any time I see an RV, forever, for as long as I've seen RVs on the road, all those crazy graphics remind me of an old retired couple.
Gotcha.
And albeit I'm an old guy, I just I'm not ready for that old retired couple look. And most race haulers and coaches that are used for motorsport are a single color, typically just white, because they're just not painted. They come off the factory floor in white. And I just wanted a single color. I'm a simple guy.
And now I know when we show you the inside of this RV, you're gonna rethink what he just said about being a simple guy, because it is top notch, over the top. I love the interior.
Yeah, it is nice. I mean, what I like about it is a lot of motor coaches, a lot of RVs. They're kind of tchotchke looking, traditional interiors.
Yep.
Not to take anything away from that, they're very nice, very well built. Renegade makes a great RV, but this particular one, this trim level is very contemporary. So nice and simple inside, no craziness, just a good basic interior.
And I know, I don't like to get into price tags or anything with anything, especially when it comes to equipment like this. But as a ballpark, what would someone be looking at if they were thinking about investing in something like this?
Don't.
Good answer.
When you make a bad investment, you lose money. Those type of investments, that's what this is.
And guys, you're gonna see just how this is so well put together. It is such to me, I think it's an expression of who it actually is. So I think it kind of hits the spot when we go on the inside. At this point, Jared, is there anyone that you would like to thank, or Ed, would anyone you would like to say thank you to?
Thanks to Jared for answering the phone when I was looking for somebody to paint this thing, and he picked up and said, "How can I help you?"
Thanks for being such an easy customer.
Yeah, great guys. I mean, I traveled from Buffalo to Indiana to get this job done. These guys have a great reputation. The fellows at Renegade, they asked me to check in with these guys, and just an awesome experience from start to finish.
And absolutely, I mean, we've done a lot of spending a lot of time down here with Jared and Dominique and the rest of the CRS crew, and to watch them actually sand this down, to erase all the other paint lines, it was an experience within itself. And once again, I am so thankful that you gave us the opportunity to be down here and actually witness this. And I guess I have to thank you for opening your door up and allowing me to spotlight you. I know you're a private individual and you don't like a lot of limelight, but man, I had to tackle you, so.
Well, you did pick us up at the airport and drove us here, so I owe you that much.
Yeah, thanks for that, Quinn, too.
Well, I'm in the Chi-Town, so hey, I was coming this way anyway, so. So on that note, guys, we're going to take that opportunity. Ed's going to be leaving out, and he's going to be going back home tonight, correct, Ed? You all
Correct.
leaving, going back
rolling
home?
out.
When will your first race be?
Mid-January at Daytona.
Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
And is that a big event? Is that
Yeah, it's a pretty big event. The Rolex 24-hour race is the week after our race. My particular series that I run, VP Challenge, we race, we practice, qualify, and race on the weekend that the GT3 guys and the rest of them run the Daytona weekend. The next weekend, the weekend that I race, they're qualifying and practicing, and I am qualifying, practicing, and racing.
And one more thing before I let you go. How long have you been doing this?
Not too long. I don't have a lot of experience as an old gentleman driver, so I've been racing for only 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
But you've acquired a kind of a prestigious status to be in that 8-year step, right?
Well, golly, I mean, I certainly would not say that. I would say that I'm just stupid enough to want to reach out over the skis a little bit and race at the highest level I can and compete where I can. But yeah, gotten a little carried away the last few years, but having fun.
So, but you were telling me that you actually own the car itself, though, correct?
Yeah, that can be the case. It's pretty standard for I would say a quarter of the drivers on the grid might own their own equipment. As a gentleman driver, I'm not a paid professional. I'm not in my 20s, but I do some pro racing, and typically the gentleman drivers own their own equipment. Own their own race car.
So, if somebody wanted to follow you, is there a website, or is there a Facebook, an Instagram page that people could follow you on?
No.
No?
Get the
don't want to follow the young fast guys, not the old slow guys.
Guys, we're gonna have Ed spotlighted on our series, so we're gonna definitely show his RV. And Ed, I want to thank you so very much. I had an absolutely awesome time driving down and getting to know you, and this was really fun. And Jared, you and Dominique, my hat is off to you guys. I'm wishing everyone a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas to everybody. And that's pretty much it for right now, guys.
It's been my pleasure, Quinn. Thanks so much. Happy holidays.
Thank you, sir. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
You want to see the inside?
Oh man, I would love to.
Come on, let's take a look.
Let's take a look, guys. Oh my goodness. Look at this, everyone.
This thing's huge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Quinn, this is when it's when all the slide outs are out, so everything's fully extended. So this is as large as the interior can be. Of course, when it's on the road, all the slides are in, and it's somewhat tight, of course.
So,
But here it is, fully extended.
Ed, how many slides do you have on this unit?
On this, there are 4. There's 2 in the bedroom, and there's 2 up front.
And this opens up, man, this over more than 102 inches wide, correct? What?
Yeah, golly, Quinn, that's a good question that I do not know the answer to, but it's more than enough room.
It is. And this is, like you were saying earlier, this is your home away from home when you're on the road, and you've got all the amenities from microwave, you've got your sink, countertop, storage space, entertainment space, dining space. Man, it has the works in it.
Yeah, it is the perfect home away from home, quite frankly. It's very easy to live in this for a race weekend, and we do our data review in here and just relax and sleep and stretch and have a few beers when we're done and just hang out.
Yeah, this is really cool and interesting to see how this all came together. How long did it take them to actually get this completed for you?
You mean the manufacturer's Renegade or the fellas that
Renegade.
did the repaint?
Renegade.
They, this particular trim level, the Icon, they make 1 a month.
Oh. And from that 30-day period, after that goes with your visit to them, laying out or choosing all your...
Well, what happened with this one was I bought it towards the tail end of the pandemic. They typically, they make the Icons to order.
Okay.
This one, somebody dropped out. The owner or the fella that, or the individual that ordered it, pulled out.
Okay.
And this was available, and it was just a matter of seeing it at the right time and giving Renegade a call, or the dealer that it was allocated to, reaching out to them, and they had it. I bought it.
So did you add any of your own personal touches to it?
No.
No, this is how that it was originally ordered. And
Yeah, I was aware that this trim level was one with a more contemporary interior, and that was a primary attraction for me. The one I had previous to this, which was not a Renegade, but also a very nice coach, wasn't quite my style, if you will.
okay.
And I bought that very right, and sold at the right time. And bought this.
Awesome. So let's take another look at the back side of this. Now this is the captain's chair and everything. This is the office up front.
Yeah. That's
so to speak.
You got the cab there, which it's a Freightliner Cascadia cab.
Okay.
And then Renegade makes this, so you've got the whole living area, full-size residential fridge, all the controls, electronics, all the Garmin stuff is here. Washer and dryer here. There's a front bath, just a single bath.
Okay.
Just a toilet, and then bedroom and the aft bathroom, full shower, full walk-in shower, and this is the bedroom with a king-size bed, TV, and everything else.
And you were saying you operate everything from this main screen here?
Yeah, pretty cool. This is from what I understand, they use the Garmin system only on the Icons, and it's super user friendly. It controls everything from this board and then several boards that are throughout the coach, including the cab. So you can do everything from any panel.
Wow. So this is the brain box of this whole coach sits right here.
Yep.
Wow.
This is it.
And this is
And snacks, if anybody wants any snacks. Snacks in here.
Well, guys, we're gonna walk around and take a look at Eddie's coach here and get out of his way, because like I said, he's got a long ride ahead of him headed back to Buffalo. And Ed, thank you so very much for the tour.
My pleasure.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Quinn.
And a touch of a button, Ed, it just closes right up, huh?
That's it. Just like that.
Wow. Fascinating. Well, guys, that was it. We just looked through Ed's beautiful RV. It's got all the amenities you would ever want if you were ever at the track. The man's gonna be very, very comfortable in this beautiful piece. The look, the feel is absolutely off the chain. So, it's, like I said, it's the holiday season, and I got one of the biggest gifts I think Santa could ever bring to me. Actually getting down here and actually being a part and meeting Ed himself. Hanging out with Jared, and definitely, as we've always done, Bud Dominique to the point of laughter. I'm having an absolute ball here, guys. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm gonna let Eddie get out of here because he's gonna run me over because he got to get all the way back to Buffalo. But thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, it's Quinn, Elegance On 18 Wheels magazine. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll see you next time. We're out.